there. Welcome to your team call. Last night I did a team call on time blocking, focus, and presence. And the recording got lost. I recorded the call, but we can't seem to find it. So I'm going to go ahead and redo the call for you on video. So my name is Heather Dixon, and I am super excited to talk to you about time blocking today and focus and presence, because I've heard from so many how overwhelmed you start to feel, or how you feel like maybe Beachbody is starting to take over your life. You just feel like with all of these different things going on that you're out of balance. Okay? So I feel like I have a pretty simple solution to help you take back control of your life so that everything that is important to you gets the proper time, the proper focus, and that you're present when you are engaging with that particular thing that's important. Okay? So the idea is to create a balance with Beachbody, with your family, with your full-time job, with your health and fitness, with your friends, with your children, with your pets, with, your volunteering, all of these different things. Okay? It's hard. It's hard to balance it all, but we want this life to enjoy. You got into this business to enjoy your life, not to make it more stressful. So we wear many different hats, and I just shared with you a lot of those different hats. We have spouses or partners, we have children, full-time jobs, pets. A lot of us are volunteers for either a nonprofit organization, or maybe you volunteer at your kids' school for PTA or their baseball team. Maybe you are a fitness instructor. Maybe you, who knows? We just wear so many different hats, okay? So each of these different hats, I'm going to represent them as a pinwheel. Here's your pinwheel, okay? Pinwheel has a long stick, and at the top of the stick, there's this star-shaped thing that goes around and around when you blow on it, okay? So I want you to picture a whole bunch of different pinwheels in bright colors. Like one might be purple, one might be green, one might be orange, one might be pink, yellow, blue, you name it, gray. All of these pinwheels are going to represent the things that are important in your life. Okay? So, let me share with you what mine are. My husband, my children, my family, my Beachbody business, my own fitness and health, personal development, and friends for right now. So each of these things I focus on daily. So some of the important things in your life you may focus on daily. You might have to get to them weekly. Maybe it's monthly, maybe it's quarterly, maybe it's yearly. It doesn't matter. If it's important to you, it needs to stay in your peripheral vision. So I'm going to share with you one thing, and if you can understand this, then you're going to be fine. You will never have a perfectly balanced life. You may go, what? That's it. I quit. I'm done. No. You can still maintain and feel good about every area of your life, and still focus on one thing at a time. All right? So here's how you do it. So these all represent different parts of my life. Okay? So if I am, like right now, a lot of our goals is to build a Beachbody business, to help with whatever financial security, or to add some passion to your life, or whatever it is, whatever your goal with your business is, that's going to be important, okay? So, it's important, so it's going in my mouth. All right. Everything else I need to make sure stays in my focus. So it's right here, okay? So if I'm focusing on my business, I still need to be able to see my family, my husband, my fitness, my friends, my personal development. I need to see them in my peripheral vision, because as soon as one of these things goes away and I don't see it anymore, that's when I know I'm out of balance. All right? So whatever you're focusing on at that time, the time that you are supposed to focus on, I want you to be completely engaged in that and to be focused. All right? So if I'm focusing on my business, my phone goes on vibrate. All the notifications that pop up from Facebook, I turn them off. I ignore them. I don't look at them. Okay? Not until the things that I have to get done with my business first gets done. If I'm focusing on my family, the computer is now going to be shut down. I just looked at my husband, because I'm bad about keeping it up and going, hold on, and come check. What's wrong? If I'm focusing on my kids, if that is their time, I've got to shut everything else off. I'm going to take my phone and I'm going to put it in another room so I'm not tempted to grab it, scroll, okay? I can still hear it ring. So if it's an emergency, somebody knows that they're going to call me multiple times in a row. But, I'm not tempted. I'm focused and I am present on my children. During my workout, same thing. I won't have my phone unless I'm recording or taking pictures of myself while I'm working out. All right? So that gives you an idea. If you are working your full-time job, I want you to be present in your full-time job. Don't get yourself fired. Okay? Focus on that. Be the best employee that you can be at that time while you're focusing on other things. Maybe if you want to get out of that position, you're able to. All right? But during that time, I need you to be present there. Okay, so action time. So if you are a pen to paper person, then I want you to grab your daily planner, or I want you to go print out a weekly schedule. Not a calendar of blocks. I want to see a daily schedule for 7 days straight, okay? If you're a computer person, you can do it through Outlook. You can go on Google. You can do iCal, Evernote. The sky is the limit. You have access to free material. You can download it to your computer and print it out, okay? Whatever works for you. For me, I use my Mom Agenda. That is my favorite planner. It works really, really well for me. You can go to Target and buy a planner, whatever works. Again, okay? So I want you to grab it, and you are going to time block the whole week. You are going to time block everything, from sleeping to showering to working out, everything, okay? Are you going to have to do this forever? No. What you're going to do for a couple of weeks is develop a habit. Once you have a clear schedule going, where you're pretty consistent most of the time, you're going to stick to that schedule. So if you happen to get screwy or it gets off, that's okay. You know your schedule well enough to know that whatever you were supposed to be doing during this time that got you sidetracked, you're able to plug it in at another point during the day or even the next day. All right? So you're going to time block a couple of weeks, but right now, just 1 week at a time. So the first thing you're going to time block is your sleep. I put it in there. At 10 o'clock, I go to sleep and I wake up at 5 a.m. every day. All right? You can color code this whatever color you want to. You can do gray or white. It doesn't matter, but you're going to color code your schedule to help you visually see the different sections on where you're supposed to be. All right? So you're going to block in your sleep. Do you need 12 hours of sleep a day? No. You are not a 1-year-old. Okay? Think about how much time you need to thrive, to feel good, have energy, to not get sick. Okay? The next thing I want you to block out, if you have a full-time job, block those hours. If you don't put it in there. Number 3 is your power hour. This, I want you to color code something strong, like red. For me, I use green. Green means money to me, so that's what I use. Put that in there, okay? And if you don't have a full hour to devote to your business, that's okay. Put it in there for the amount of time that you can. If you are a new coach, or if you're a coach that where Beachbody isn't your main priority and you're not trying to reach a certain amount of goals, that's okay. Then do not put your power hour in there every single day. Maybe you'll do it twice a week. Okay? So think about what it is that you want, what is important in your life right now at this time, and then time block it. So, sleep, full-time job, power hour. The next thing is going to be your workout. Very important. Get that in every single day. And then the next thing is your meals. I want you to schedule your meals as well as meal prep if you have to do that. Okay? The reason I said those things, those 4 or 5 things to give a full-time job, is because when it comes to our Beachbody business, those are the things that move our business forward. You have to sleep. You have to refresh. You have to have a power hour. Okay? You have to do the 3 vital behaviors. You have to work out and be a product of the product. And you have to eat right. Okay? So, I don't want you just to survive, you guys. That's the whole point of this time blocking thing. I want you to enjoy your life, and I want you to enjoy your business. Because if this business is starting to stress you out, then it's not right for you, okay? It's not right. You have to pull back, and you have to get control over what's going on. Maybe you're seeing that you're spending too much time doing some wasteful activities. If that's the case, then you know that you need to let those activities go so that you can put more time into your business and you're not stressed. Okay? One thing I want you to block out is downtime. All right? It's so important for you to revive yourself. So if this means DVRing your favorite shows and watching them at night or a couple times a week, if this means reading a book that's non-personal development, most of you guys know that I just love my vampire books. Yeah, it takes my mind off of my business. It allows me to go to somewhere else so that I feel rejuvenated. I love to watch Vampire Diaries with my husband on Thursday. So if any of you are vampires, we need to be best friends quickly. Okay? Because I got a thing for them. You know, if you want to play Candy Crush or computer games, I have a friend who her downtime is scrolling through Facebook. So when she's working her business, she's not scrolling. She's not searching. She's very productive and very focused on the things that she has to be focused on. So her downtime is at night scrolling. From 9 to 10, that's all she does. She gets in bed with her husband and they scroll and they watch videos and they laugh and they comment, and she just happens to sell a freaking ton of challenge packs during this time. But that's what's downtime for her. So, make sure you get that in there, okay? Okay. Once you have your schedule, you're going to notice that there's probably going to be some buffering time, some times that you're not adding in, like showering and maybe drive time to your job, to the gym, to pick up your children, to, carpool, to take them to practice, church, whatever, okay? Make sure you allot that for that time as well. We always forget about that and we underestimate that amount of time in our schedule. If you are doing a lot of driving, I'm going to highly recommend that you use that time for your personal development. Okay? Maybe not every day, but a couple times a week. So if you are physically driving or on a bus or something to go to work, use that time productively. Advice, not you have to. Now, when you have your schedule blocked, this is when you start being very focused and being present. Okay? So if you are doing your power hour, I want you to turn your phone on vibrate. Do not pick it up. You do the things that you have to do. Be very focused. Okay? Invite, follow up, personal development. Maybe if you're an Emerald coach or higher and you have a team, you train, one-on-one calls, whatever it is, during that time, That's your focus, okay? If you are supposed to be hanging with your family, your children, put that phone in a different room. Get rid of it. We are so attached to this thing. We are attached to it, and we're constantly, just plugging away on it. When our most precious things in our life, they're not getting the attention that they deserve. Okay? Shut your laptop down. Turn it off so you're not tempted to walk by and go, where are my points this week? Who's on Facebook? Okay? Shut it down. Be present. If you have a full-time job, be present in your job. I already told you that. That way, when it's time for you to shut down your Beachbody stuff and move on to your family stuff, you don't feel guilty. You feel good about what you did during that time. So now your mind shuts off and it is completely focused on the things that you need to be focused on now. All right? So if you're a new coach, what do you need to be focusing on in your power hour? Inviting, following up, developing relationships, and personal development. Okay? If you are an Emerald Coach or higher, then I want you to do all of those things and then maybe add in some training for your coaches, connecting with your coaches to see what they can do to help build their business or to get their schedule under control. All right? So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. So I'm going to show you a little bit what my schedule looks like, okay? I told you I have the mom agenda. Oh, so it's a big old thing. And there it is. There is my schedule. So I get up at 5 a.m. Hi. I get up at 5 a.m. and I go from 5 to 6:30 in the morning. And I have my coffee, and this is my time to check in with my challenge groups. I write my to-do list during this time. I check my email. If there's anything urgent that I have to address, that's what I do right then, okay? At 6:30, we get our kids up and have to get them ready, and I have to get myself ready if I've got to go to the gym, okay? So from 6:30 to 7:30, I am helping my kids get ready for school, making them breakfast, making their lunches. I might go get dressed myself, whatever, okay? At 8:30-ish, the orange, so the yellow is my family time, all right? The orange is my workout time, okay? The pink, oh my goodness, the pink is very important to me because that is the time with my husband. And we have to, I hate that we have to schedule it, but we do because life gets very, very busy. So we make sure to schedule time during our week, whether at night or at lunch if we can, to either go on a date, to hang out in the bedroom, to hang out on the patio and drink some wine, whatever it is, I schedule that in, and that is my pink time. Pink for love. I've got a purple in there, and that is my personal development, okay? Green is my business. So that is kind of where I'm at right now. That's what I have this week. So, or this week coming up. I don't have anything scheduled yet with any of my friends, but I would definitely put that in there during my time. And if I have to adjust just a little bit, I'll adjust. So, on a bigger scale. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. But 5 a.m. challenge groups, to-do list, get ready, get kids ready. This is my Wednesday schedule. 8:30 to 9:30, or 8 to actually 10, I am driving to the gym and teaching my body combat class. 10 to 11, shower I have to put in there. Otherwise, I will go all day and I smell. True. So I have to put it on my schedule and make myself do it. Okay. Then I work my business from 11 to 2. All right. I already know the things that I have to do. I put those things on my to-do list because I have a lot of things, a lot of different trainings that I'm doing at one time. So, there it is. And that's on my to-do list. Okay. From 2 to 2:30, I do my personal development. So I shut down my business and I grab my iPad or whatever, or my book I'm reading, and I read for 30 minutes. I don't just say 10 pages a day. For me, I need a little bit more. And 2:30, I kind of just pack things up, and then I go get my daughter at 3. My kids get home, all that, whatever it is I need to do. On Wednesdays, I have a call with Arnold at 3, so I put that in there. And then you'll see this big thing that says family. And that goes to 8:30. So my kids get home, and I'm going to start shutting this down and focusing on them. I might check in if they're outside playing or something like that, but I try to just stay away. From 5 to 8:30, off limits, okay? Because that's dinner and baths and homework and things like that. Last night we had our team call, so I put that in green, and then pink time, I hung out with Jim. So, I have a pretty strict schedule. This week I got off of it, and it put me way behind. So, if you make a schedule, I want you to stick to it, at least for a week. Stick to it. If you have things going on in the day, you might have to get up 30 minutes earlier. I did that when my children were little. I had 2 in diapers. They're 17 months apart, so they're always here. I couldn't do a whole lot of business unless they were taking a nap, but mine quit taking naps early. So I had to get myself up at 5 a.m., and that's why I still do that. I'm very, very productive from 5 to 6:30 in the morning. So that was when I built my business. It's up to you. Make sure you get all those things in there. So your action item, I want you to make your schedule, and under this video in the comment section, post a picture of it. Let me know if you have any questions whatsoever, and just know that I'm here for you guys, and I want to make sure that you are thriving and not stressing. I want you to enjoy your life, and I want you to love being a Beachbody coach, and I want you to work this business on your level, at your pace, whatever pace that is. I'll see you guys at the top. Have a great day.